here with Senior Dondre Collins, Health and Physical Ed major here at Stillman College. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am great, thank you. Well, I'm just here to get your opinions and your outlook on some of the high rising costs of tuition here at Stillman College. Well, you came in what year?
I came in actually in 07, but I left and I came back in 08 due to family problems.
Okay. Well, since 2007 up until now, how has the tuition increased?
Tremendously, about $4,000 to $5,000.
And so it would be safe to say that it increases dramatically over the year.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you think that Stillman offers in academics and campus life compensates for the rising cost in tuition and matriculation fees?
Not even. Not even.
Well, how would you think they could improve academically?
I think it should be more activities, even with activities to have fun. You can have fun while you're still learning. I think everybody stays so tense to the fact that a lot of people don't even learn or don't even go to class. So there has to be some kind of motivation.
So that motivation, do you think it would be maybe lowering cost of tuition or giving what would you think would give the students a little more motivation to go to class or to even live on campus?
I mean, like I said, a little stuff to do on campus, like cookouts every other day, just seeing the yard just come to life, will probably make them want to get out their room more instead of people just staying in their room playing video games or on the phone all the time. And like I said, their friends have persuade them too to come to class and do their work.
Well, did you know Stillman College was the top #1 most expensive private HBCU school in Alabama?
I did know that.
Well, comparing it to Tuskegee, which is a research institute, do you think that the tuition cost should be as much as it is now compared to Tuskegee? Do we have everything that we offer, everything that Stillman offers? Do you think that it compensates for the tuition rate?
No, I don't. I think it could be a lot better. Like I said, a lot more things to do. Like, that's the whole reason I think a lot of people leave Stillman completely, or even just like don't want to be here or hardly here at any other time.
Well, what if any pros or cons have come with the increasing rates of tuition?
None, for real. Like,
what pros? What would be some of the pros for increased tuition?
For students, none besides the new gym that they're building. But like I said, due to paperwork, they said it was supposed to be finished by homecoming, so that the homecoming show could be in there. It still is yet to be done, and the semester seems over with. I understand, it's not up to us, but there's things that students are looking forward to.
So the pros for increased tuition, you think they go towards the expansion project?
And then probably other stuff that students will probably never know about. Only other thing I can say at Stillman that the students may see visibly is probably the new stage outdoor, like amphitheater. It's probably the only other thing I can say.
Okay, well, cons for increased tuition.
A lot, like, nobody sees anything. Like, again, I say that's the reason nobody's here, to me personally. People come, they feel like it's mandatory that they go to class, but it's not even fun anymore. Like, most people used to have fun going to class and want to learn. It's kind of like, I'm just going to do this since I'm here, I'm stuck here. You shouldn't have the attitude that I'm stuck here, you should want to be here.
Well, can you name any cons? I know when you live on campus, not your tuition is the same, but the matriculation fees that are added to it skyrocket, leaving you a balance.
Yeah, they left me a balance, and I don't even know where the matriculation fee went to.
So, in order to escape, it would be safe to say, in order to escape those balances, you would have to move off campus?
Yeah, for the most part. Or people, like I said, other ways people think they escape it, they just leave. Leave, drop out, go somewhere else, and that's not what we want. We want everybody to still stay here.
And that's another big issue. Well, thank you so much for your time and your opinions on the high rising.
Anytime.
Thank you so much, guys. Hi, Ms. Jones. My first question was, why does tuition increase every year? Since 2008, I've been here. The tuition has increased dramatically over the 4 years, from $18,000 with the included living on campus to now it's $22,000.
Okay, with that being said, if you do your research research. Not only has Stillman tuition increased, room and board, but most institutions have increased, even with the public institutions. They've gone up, and that's with economics. Probably back in 2008, 7, there was a bad economic situation for the United States. And with that being said, like I said, if you go back and look at other institutions during the same period of time, each year or either every other year, tuition is being increased. So still is not alone in that, even though we are a private institution. But other institutions.
Another question that I have is, do you think what Stillman offers in academics and campus-wise compensates for the rising cost of tuition and matriculation?
I think so. But with the students, through the student side, they may not. But with the instruction that you get with all of the technology that's available to the students on campus, I think that.
Okay. Well, I've interviewed a couple of students, and they said they always ask the question where they're going from a student standpoint. They're seeing the expansion projects with the building of the amphitheater and the extension of the Berkeley like them. But of course, a lot of students say that I didn't have an input in that. And a lot of other people are saying, well, maybe if students prior to you had an input in that who are no longer here paying the tuition, they are saying that, well, that hasn't anything to do with it. This project takes forever to get approved and get the funding for it. But a lot of students here now are saying, well, that doesn't have anything to do with it anymore, and the economy has changed, and our viewpoint of this institution has changed. So their problem is they don't know where the money is going. So from a student standpoint, how could you, I guess, enlighten us on where the money is going other than the operating?
Okay, and with that being said, you have the SGA department, and students should, confer with their SGA department and get their SGA president to talk with the administrator and find out, where are the funds going. If you're in business, there are capital funds. Capital funds, and as I said before, operating. Capital funds, you may go out and raise funds just for capital funds, and it's perception of the city. Okay, we're paying our revenue and our housing or whatever, the residence hall needs doing this, needs doing showers, needs fixing, but they're putting up a birthright and all this money. Where they get this money from? It's a perception thing, and then that's a special fund, which is not coming from the revenues that by way of the student fees and tuition.
Well, I worked extensively with the SGA before, and I guess it's safe to say that it's lack of communication because in the Board of Trustees meetings, they often come back and tell the meetings and the SGA meetings what all happened there. And it's also a censorship thing because Stillman is a private institution, so you're not allowed to sit in, and observe the very formal meetings. So I guess my question would be, how would you go about?
I'm not sure if you were to go to University of Alabama, if they have their executive meetings.
Yeah.
If you're not a part of the student body or part of that that committee, you may not be able to fit in there. So that's why you have your representatives, student representatives. And then you have to tie their hands down, you have to tie them to their office. You have the president sits in on, they have a representative who sits in on the Board of Trustees meeting. They will come back and speak volumes of what they've heard or whatever, communicate with you guys, students. Then the student needs to find or elect someone that will communicate with them in the background.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
So it was very nice to meet you for the first time.